Hello everyone, Cynthia here finally to share with you a couple of layouts that I've done and to answer a question in regards to the magnets that I use and how I get my books to stay in place. So let me first show you a couple of layouts that I did. I have not been scrapping as much as I wish, but I did get some layouts done recently and I thought I'd just share a couple of them with you. Christmas, and here's the amazing thing, it was actually this year, 2013, and so there was a page map, and I followed the page map somewhat when it came in regards to like the ornaments, but I kind of changed up the rest of it a bit. And also, I was at my friend's house when I was scrapping this, and I'm not too sure how well the camera shows it, but I didn't bring a lot of paper with me. And I really couldn't find a background paper that I liked, so what I did was, she had a lot of stencils and glimmer mist, and so what I did was I took a stencil and used the glimmer mist, and it actually did a really nice job of taking a pretty plain background and just giving it a little bit of the subtleties that I had wanted. And I used, like, I think Snow Queen or something like that as the shimmer. And it just gives it a touch of, something other than plain. And then on this side, what I did was, this was actually a little package that had come in one of my Swirly-Doos kits. And what I did was it had like all of the green together and all of the lighter color together, and then the cranberry. Ooh, I'm not on the camera, sorry. And so what I did was I broke it apart and made it into a spray, and then took some ribbon and just kind of made a little bow in the corner there. And this is actually a layout of my daughter. This is her first year in her apartment, and she had a little apartment Christmas party, and that was her first Christmas tree by herself. And so I think this is a pretty special thing. This will actually go in her book, okay? And that's pretty much it for that layout. I cut all of these out on the Cricut and then used this ribbon to, kind of make it look a little fancy. In hindsight, I would never do that again with this ribbon. Never would I do that again. And here's why. Do you see that fray right there? Okay. This ribbon frays, and by the time that I had figured that out, it was too late because I had already glued all of this part down. So I did my very best to make it not fray anymore, but oh my gosh, that nearly killed me. So that's that layout. Now this is a quick layout. I think I did this, my friend Alice was here, and I'm sorry, I know I see the picture glare. I give up. I've tried everything. It's been 2 years and I quit. So you will not hear me mention about the glare anymore. It is what it is. This was a layout that actually was pretty different. The page map was pretty different from this, but I know that on this side it had a picture that was matted a couple of times, and I actually didn't want to do that. This is a beautiful picture looking out my backyard window at Tahoe, and I just thought it was spectacular. When I had it printed in black and white, and these gray colors really do a great job of giving that mood feel. And so I just thought that it was neat to just leave the picture just the way it was, and so I did not mat it and all that other stuff. And so I kind of liked the grid feel of it. And then on this side, I know that the page map had like a photo strip feel here. It had 4 pictures going down, I think. And so instead what I did was do the 3 pictures, and then I kind of really stuck the title in right there like that. And look at that house. I know to some of you that's not a big deal because you live in areas like that, but come on, I'm a Florida girl. And so the house is almost totally covered in ice and snow. And this is when it was really coming down. This to me is just kind of magical. That was the very next day. And that was the forecast, which really excited me. Okay, so now the next one is in a, it's already in a page protector. And the reason that it's already in the page protector is because I did do a little book. And that's what I want to show to you. So first let me show you the layout, bring it up closer so you don't see so much glare. All right. And again, this was a page map, but I had changed it up a little bit. I'm pretty sure that on the page map, this was a title of some sort, if I remember correctly. So it had these pictures and then this was the title. Now what I did here was I used magnets, and I actually used magnets twice, and I'll explain to you why. And so I made it look like this, okay? And then what's really cool is, of course, you have the complete other side. So I was able to get quite a bit of pictures and even have some spots. I think I have 3 spots for journaling on this guy. And then it just kind of goes right back down, and see, it stays. And that's what I'm going to explain to you. Then on this side, it's a picture of me there in my full, well, not full winter gear. It was actually rather warm that year. And then I basically just used stickers here. Now I know on the page map it had journaling here, and I kind of felt like if I put journaling there, it was gonna conflict with the title that I chose to put here instead of on this side over here. And so again, when you see a page map, feel free to switch it up. Okay, so those are my 3 layouts to show you. And now what I'd like to do is kind of show you real quickly how I do this, because I've gotten several emails, and especially over the course of the last week or two, as my YouTube channel numbers have like climbed unbelievably. So to kind of give you an idea, all right, here is a layout that I did. I know you guys have seen this layout. I did it a couple of years ago, right? And so it was a 2-page layout. And on the, see, it's in the page protector, but on the outside, see, is the book. So you can take it right off, okay? And then the book has pictures and whatnot in it. Now, you'll see the strip here, and behind there is the magnet, and behind this piece of paper is the magnet as well, okay? So it goes on like that. Well, I had done that on another layout as well in one of my very first classes that I taught at the old store that I was teaching at, and it was this layout, okay? 10 Things I Loved in 2010. And with this one, here's the, it's on the outside, okay, of the page protector, and it stays. And again, there's a magnet in there, and there's a magnet hiding behind here. And then this, like, you know, goes like that. All right. So how do I do magnets, and how do I decide where to put them? Okay, here we go. First of all, the magnets that you use make all the difference. Now, I had tried to save some money before, and I used magnets like these from like, where did I get these? I think you can get them at like Joann's, or you can get them, I think, at Walmart and that kind of stuff. And you think to yourself, oh, well, good, I can save a few bucks and get these. Well, they don't work. They're just not powerful enough. And no matter how strong they say they are, I've tried them all, and I'm here to tell you, don't waste your money. Okay, now the top of this is cut off because I had to fit it in my drawer, but this is Put Out by Basic Gray. They come in 2 sizes, okay? You have, and when they say slim and seriously strong, yeah, they're slim and seriously strong. All right, they come in 2 sizes. They come in this size, and they come in this size. Now, 90% of the time I use this size, but there are times that I need this size, okay? So don't waste your money trying to find different ones. Just get the Basic Gray, suck it up, spend the extra $2 or $3 because otherwise you'll wind up in a position where your stuff is going to fall off. Or you have to use twice as many magnets, which means you're not saving any money and you're just frustrated. Okay, so on this one you'll notice that when it's in the book like this, it doesn't fall down, okay? And that's important to me because ultimately these pages will be in my book like this. I don't want them ruined. Here's all you do, all right? Here's all you do. Now, on this book, I actually have magnets twice in this book, okay? I have a magnet. I'm going to see if I can kind of see them. See? Kind of peeking out a little bit. Okay, so I have a magnet hidden behind this at the top. Okay, can you see that? There, okay, at the top. And then the back side to that is right there, right behind this last picture, okay? Then, because here's what happens. If you have the magnet only at the top, this can still open like that and fall up. I know that sounds crazy, but it can. So if you have just 1 or 2 folds, you're fine. But if you have a lot of folds, you need it on both ends. So for something this long, I put magnets at the top and magnets at the bottom. And here's all you need to do. All you need to do is before you put your pictures down, put your magnet. Okay, so in other words, on this guy right here, okay, I went in a couple of pages, I put the magnet down, and then I cut this and I put it on top of it so it hides it, okay? I did the exact same thing on this end. In other words, there's magnets here and there's magnets here. And that's it. And then to find where you need to put the other magnet, drop it down. Because the magnet that you already have on is automatically going to draw the magnet to it and then just stick a piece of tape over it, or right? And that's it. Now, the other thing I wanted to tell you about these magnets is they do have a sticky back. They come with a sticky back, and I have found that the sticky back is never sticky enough. So I suggest that you take a piece of red line tape and put it over it. And that is pretty much it. It is basically you put your magnet down first where you want it to, you know, what do I call it? The element, I guess I could say, to be. So that means that I put the magnets down behind here first, and then it drew this to it. And then I just take it and I put the magnet behind here. I don't think you can see that, right? But because I had the magnet behind here, it automatically draws it to it. And stick it down with some sticky tape. The next time that I am doing a book of some sort that I need magnets, I will try to make sure that I use, you know, that I'm recording it when I do it. And so I hope that that helps you a little bit. And as always, if you have any questions, let me know. And I appreciate all the kind words that you ladies and guys are saying. And I'm still hoping to catch up. I'm getting there. I really am. I think my biggest feat, so to speak, is I have an Israel book and I have 2 European books. I have Paris and Italy that I need to scrap. And I just kind of feel like before I really start getting into those, I feel like I need to get all of the family life stuff caught up. And I am no longer making cards and mini albums and that kind of stuff that I was constantly giving away and had none of my pages done. So I'm really working hard at catching up, and you know, hopefully by the end of this year, I will at the very least have the pages of everyday life caught up so that I can keep moving with them and then start working on my trip albums. So that's pretty much it. God bless you guys. Have a great one.